So this is my orchestral battle remix for Blue Fields from Final Fantasy VIII. Going to be the first of what I hope to be many, likely won't be, sort of behind the scenes as to what I did with this arrangement real quickly. So the arrangement as a whole is mostly based on the piano collections arrangement. It has a few cool little like flourishes in there that I really like, but there are some cues taken from the original. For example, one of the most memorable parts of the original Blue Feeds track is the pizzicato, the plucky strings that run throughout the song. So I decided to add them in. And they run more or less throughout the track, but they're not as prominent as they are in the original, mostly to make way for all the other parts of the arrangement. The piano in the beginning, this melody runs right through the track for the most part, and it's actually the opening melody line from the piano arrangement. But I sped it up in my arrangement because it's a battle theme, and I like my sort of like fast arpeggiated pianos in the background. So I decided to speed that melody up for this arrangement. So there's a little flourish in the original that I really, really enjoy that goes like this in the original. So that kind of goes like. So my version in the arrangement, it combines the piano, strings, and the harmonica to create that little flourish that I really like. So most of the track more or less lays down the C note as its root note throughout the entire thing. Rarely does it ever change the bass line, so it's quite repetitive in that respect. However, in the final part of section A, I decide to do something really interesting with the bass line on the strings, and I decided to incorporate the plucky strings as part of the ensemble. The bridge section is based on the piano arrangement. Then the next part so I decided to add my own little key modulation in the second half of the bridge. So part B is essentially the part we all know. Except I mess around with the bass line again. So those of you who've been listening to my arrangements for a while should know that I like to put some original bits inside my arrangements. So this pink bit called the original is just an original segment with an original melody, but it uses a couple of like motifs from the actual song. So for example, this piano leads the entire part. And I double it up with the harp. And then it also has the plucky strings that we all love. So the original section also repeats my favorite little flourish. But it does it while changing keys too. So this particular part of the violin melody that's again just the flourish. But I made it a little slower. So the second bridge is not the same as the first bridge. The second bridge does something a little different by having it lead with the horns and then also having a descending sort of bass line. And then it also introduces the drums and the bass guitar. Now, the second version of Part B takes cues from the piano arrangement, it's particularly this part. So that bit you heard, the da-dum. I use that to great effect with the strings on piano in my arrangement. I also decided to add some dynamic sort of breaks in the melody for Part B, just to give the listener a bit of anticipation throughout. I also make sure that the ending of the second part B, flows beautifully into my original segment, which I pretty much repeat. Instead, this time it's with drums and it's with bass lines. And that's basically just sort of vague breakdown over the arrangement and what I did and choices I made and all of that stuff. If you kind of like me doing this sort of stuff, let me know and I will try and do it for more arrangements. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. Stay awesome.